I'm the chairman. Farouk has 20 minutes to respond, and then that's the end of 19. Stop.
But the question initially when I started, it was a presentation, it was not an argument. When he started, I responded, correct? Now maybe the equal one would be dialogue.
Well, we're not
because
doing
it will be equal. Because the other one, the first one was wasted time.
We are not doing that.
Okay, go ahead.
We're having 20 minutes by Farouk, and then that's the close of 19.
Can I just address Darren's question beforehand?
Yes, but as part of your time, we're going to stop at 2:30.
Okay. And I think that's a very fair question, which Darren asked. The Surah like it. Now this is something which Edip put forward in his book, 19 God's Signature in Nature and Scripture. He said that how can we start testing the assertion of the Quran? A good start would be to compare the Quran to the religious literature of the era. We won't make the comparison in literary excellence, since for such a task we need to be experts in Arabic literature. I agree with that, by the way. And we would lack objective criteria. Again, the word objectivity is being raised. So basically, Edip is saying, look, if the Quran is, the Quran puts forward the test of a surah like it, and it's talking about literary excellence, then, well, I mean, what's the whole point? I mean, everyone is going to just say, well, my surah is better than your surah. And unfortunately, this is the same case with the 19th theory. The 19th theory, Edip has just spent half an hour telling us why Rashad got it wrong and why he's coming to correct Rashad. So maybe some guy...
Rashad corrected himself. No, I didn't say that. You are telling me, you are telling wrong from my mouth.
No, he's speaking.
But in my name he's saying, I didn't say...
No, I don't care. He's speaking, okay. Nobody else.
Okay.
Well, to answer Edip's question, he himself said that towards the end, Rashad lost objectivity. Okay. So that's where I got it from anyway. So, but to answer Darren's question, what is the surah like it? This again, we have to go back to reading in context. Reading in context is something which, unfortunately, the 19ers have neglected to do. Let me show you a great example of this. Edip had mentioned Kitabun Marqum 4 or 5 times in his talk. But did he tell you where Kitabun Marqum appears? No, he did not. And I'll tell you why. Because if he did come up, what's going to happen is we're going to know what it really refers to. Now, I refer you to chapter 83, verse 6, sorry. A day when all mankind will stand before the Lord of the worlds. Judgment day, yeah? Surely the record of the wicked is in Sijjin. What will explain to you what Sijjin is? Kitabun Marqum. Is this referring to the Quran? What will explain to you where the records of the wicked are? Kitabun Marqum. So no, it's not referring to the Quran. And it appears again from verses 18 to 23, and it talks about the register of the righteous. Again, it calls it Kitabun Marqum. So once again, quoting out of context and saying, okay, this is what it refers to. Same like Surah like it. Surah like it, when Edip quotes it, he doesn't perform the same exercise that he does for chapter 74, verses 26 to 35, where he finds the 19th theory. He doesn't do that. He says, okay, this is the Sunni meaning of the word.
I don't say that. No. In front of me, he is distorting. In the book, I have mentioned this one. There is time limitation. He is accusing me of hiding. It's not a matter of hiding. No, I'm out. Because he's putting things in my mouth. He's claiming certain things, which is exactly the opposite of what he's saying in my books. But he expects me to mention everything. Give me 2 hours, absolutely I will discuss this one. I am not into hiding. What he is doing, he hit that too. Because in that one, the mukazzib, the denier, will not be witness Kitabun Marqum. But the believer, the open-minded, will witness it.
And it respects the...
No, I'm not. I'm going. Because this is not right. I didn't say something that he didn't say.
I can quote you right here where
you had your time.
I show it to you. May I show it to you?
You had your time, this is his time.
But in his time, he doesn't have the right to put words in my mouth that I didn't say or accusing me of something.
Would you be happy with sort of a question and answer?
That would be best. Absolutely. Can you get out from here? Stop, dictator. Come on. I want to listen to him. Listen. The truth is more important.
You asked me to chair. If you want me to stop chairing, I will stop chairing.
You're doing a brilliant job. You're doing that.
He is speaking. I want him to speak uninterrupted, and then that's the end of 19 at 2:30.
Edip, we listen to you for half an hour, and I'll be glad
Listen,
to
you made, initially it was introductory.